guys, it's Meg. What's up? What's poppin'? Welcome to the podcast. It's a new fall season, which means new fall trends. So what will we see this fall? You guys are not going to believe it. Guess what today is? So the podcast is launching Monday, September 22nd of 2025. And do you know what today is? It is the official first day of fall. Let's cue the applause. I feel like that hardly ever happens where we have a podcast episode about trends falling on the actual first day it becomes that season. But we have 3 sources today. The first one we have is from Vogue, and it is 8 key fall 2025 trends to know and shop. And it was originally published August 19th of this year. The first style is nomadic style, and it said it is bohemian-inspired but a little less feminine energy. So there might be some flowy blouses and knits, but there's jackets layered over maxi skirts, which we're skirting already, but girlies, they, thems, men, anybody, humans, where are we getting our maxi skirts from? Because I want one. I have been wanting a maxi skirt so long, but I am a short girly, so I need one that's going to fit me without having to hem it, which is another difficulty. And I also don't want to spend too much money. I don't want to spend $40 on it because I don't know if I'm actually going to wear it. I would prefer $20 and less. If anybody knows, let me know, please. Number 2, modern prep. They said scholarly inspired. So we're talking about corduroys, collared shirts, blazers, and polos. Number 3, maximalism for minimalists. It said you're basically just spicing up your outfit with some swishy fringe, some tassel accents, maybe some asymmetry. Number 4, lingerie dressing. So these are your slip dresses, your lace, your silk. I feel like it's pretty explanatory. Number 5, they have Uptown Punk. And I really just want to sing that song, Uptown Girl, but I can't because of copyright. But this is leather pieces, studded pieces. Number 6, they said 24/7 sequins. I don't know how to elaborate on this. It was just sequency pieces. Number 7, country coated. It said some barn coats, rubber boots, silk scarves, Fair Isle sweaters. And number 8, the last thing that Vogue gave we will see this fall is curious color combinations. It said you're mixing your sweet pastels with bold hues. It literally gave brown and red as an example. There was also neon green with a deep purple. It was basically showing colors you don't think are going to go together, put them together. The next source we have, source number 2, is from Glamour. And these are 9 fall fashion trends our editors are buying for 2025. And this was published August 14th of this year. And honestly, a lot of them are pretty similar to what Vogue said. So the first one is town and country chic. It had earthy plaids and full skirts. Number 2, it is that word from Grandparents' Core episode that I don't know how to pronounce, and I meant to look it up before I started recording, and I didn't, so one moment, please. Eclectic minimalism. It said oddball layering and asymmetry. But what does this word mean? It says it means something composed of elements from various sources, styles, or doctrines, or a person who selects from many different things. A new word we all just learned. Or maybe it's just a new word I learned. Number 3, preppy academia. So, your sweater vests, your turtlenecks, your blazers, your trousers. Number 4, vintage lace. Don't know how to elaborate on that one. Number 5, rich lady leather. You heard me right. Rich lady leather. It was just showing a bunch of different leather jackets, ones that were more tailored and sleek looking. Number 6, they have purple rain, but not rain as an R-A-I-N, rain as an R-E-I-G-N. And it was just showing all different shades of purple we're going to see this fall. We're going to see the dark purples. We're going to see the light purples. We're going to see the purples that border on the line of pink. All the purples. Number 7, slouch means structure. And this was solely on accessories. It was showing leather slouchy boots and those bags that have a shape to them, but they're a little slouchy. It was talking about those. Number 8, I don't know if I agree with this one because I haven't seen it yet. I know, granted, by the time I'm recording this, it's the beginning of September still, so We technically haven't even hit fall, but they're saying zebra stripes are going to be popular this fall. And honestly, I haven't seen a lot of cow. I've been seeing cow print everything and like more of like a brown cow print. And number 9, they said boho furs, which is faux fur jackets. And the last source that we have is the 2025 Pinterest Fall Trend Report, which was first written on August 20th of this year. I don't remember if they always had their website set it up this way, formatted this way, but it was a little weird this year. So I feel like my notes are weird. But one of the things they said was that thrifting and sustainable shopping has skyrocketed, that the term dream thrift finds had gone up 550%, to the point that Pinterest, I guess, now has an actual thrift option on their website where you can shop thrifted pieces. Hey, what's up? It's Editing Meg. So I looked up the Pinterest thrift thing they were talking about, and you can find it under the Pinterest shop profile, which, side note, didn't know that was a thing, but all it is boards with inspo for thrifted pieces that you can buy. But it doesn't look like it all comes thrifted. It looks like some of them are just new items that give off a thrift vibe. But there are some that have links to eBay and Poshmark. And they also have boards based off of multiple trends they predicted and we've talked about on this podcast. For fall fashion, because there's 5 different things they jumped into for this fall. So for fall fashion, they said there was a lot of searches relating to vintage prep and the polka dot aesthetic. They said there was an increase in searches for classic prep, caffeine-inspired clothing, and I know you're wondering, what does that mean? Because I was wondering what that meant. It just meant people were looking at like coffee or mocha brown or like matcha outfits, like literally outfits and hairstyles and hair colors with like a coffee-themed word in front of it. Vintage watch aesthetic, 1960s baby doll glamour, patchwork pieces, and polka dot aesthetic, they said was increased in searches. They also have a section for like home decor, room decor, and they said autumn accents, art deco revival, and chic cubicle decor. And they said there was increased searches in cubicle chic, statement tiles, and art deco decor. For beauty and makeup, they said there was nostalgic beauty, grunge glam, and autumn scents. And they said there was an increase in grungy glam, sea skincare, warm scents, and pixie cuts. Then this seemed new. I don't think they've ever done this before, but they said whimsical wanderlust, fall's dream destinations. And they had an increase in search of stuff revolving around European countryside escapes, vibrant Brazil, nature and nightlife, Grecian golden hour, mythic sights in sunset style. You know what? This actually does make sense because Pinterest did a overall 2025 trend prediction, which we did a whole episode on during season 11, episode 3. And they predicted we would see what they call, and I quote, peak travel. And the last thing, like food related, they said there was an increase in sweetbread and mini bakes, specifically sweet. I didn't look up how to pronounce this word. Hold on again. Focaccia bread and mini baking. And that is everything they said we're going to see trending this fall. I've also noticed, like I said, the cow print, specifically brown cow print, but also I always mix the two. But it is either leopard or cheetah print. I have been seeing that everywhere. I've been seeing like dark browns trending, maroons trending. I've even seen this like, that was gonna be mean. Interesting, we'll use that for a better term. Interesting green shade where it's almost like a pea soup green. Like it's giving baby food. I've been seeing that color green everywhere. I also feel like purses are making a big comeback lately, and I think due to bag charms. That's another thing I've been seeing trending that weren't on any list I was looking up. But also the lists this year were not listing. They were like paragraph formats because I wanted to use Cosmo, like Cosmopolitan, as a source because I normally do. But this year, they were like weird with their website. It was like paragraph format. But it wasn't just fashion. They gave like jewelry, they gave handbags, they gave shoes. And I was like, that is a lot to read. I'm sorry. So I did not use that. Some other things I've seen trending that I forgot to mention are mixed metals. I think that's going to be huge this season where we're mixing silver and gold together. Barrel jeans. I've been seeing those everywhere. And the Western style aesthetic, like everything has like horses on it and like cowboy boots and very Western. I've been seeing a lot of stuff like that too. But we are going to go into our new segment of our affirmation of the week. I need to grab my cards. And I'm going to be honest, I forgot to ask my sister to borrow one of hers. So we are going to go back to From the Heart Affirmations by Anna Stark. Let's cue some ASMR shuffling. Oh my God. 2 literally just flew at me. So we're going to do both of them. The first one we have is my heart. Oh, what was it? What? Hold the phone. Cue the drum roll, please. The first one we have is my heart and mind are unified in spirit. And the second one, wow, it also has another mind one, is my mind creates a reflection of my physical world. I am at peace. And those are our affirmations that we can bring into this week. So, the next time you go shopping lately and you start seeing these fall trends, just know some of them might stay and continue into winter, some of them might disappear till next season, and some of them might not ever come back, or maybe they will in like 20 years. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of Hey Guys, It's Meg. You can follow Hey Guys, It's Meg _podcast on Instagram for updates and good times. Come back next Monday for our last fall-themed episode where we're going to talk about crystals for fall. I'll see you all on the flip side. Peace out, Girl Scouts.